Hi guys, and welcome to my third fibromyalgia video. So in today's video I thought I would discuss some of the common symptoms that you get from this disorder and how I deal with them. And I was supposed to put this video up ages ago, like probably 3 months ago, but I did film this video before and I was so unhappy with the way it came out and the quality, and I just did not have a fun time editing it. So I thought that while I have a few minutes to spare, I'd just sit down and chat with you guys about the common symptoms that I suffer with, because there are a hell of a lot of symptoms and we definitely will not have enough time to go through all of them. So I just thought that the stuff that I suffer with every day obviously are quite common to a lot of other people as well, judging from conversations I've had with others and messaging and stuff like that. So obviously the very first symptom that every single fibromyalgia sufferer has is pain and swelling and inflammation. So this pain basically ranges from muscular pain to pain honestly just over your entire body. Like, it feels like your bones are sore, and if you suffer with fibromyalgia, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It feels like a truck drove over you. It feels like your bones are broken in pieces inside of your body, and it's just like a bag. Your arm's just this bag that you're flopping down everywhere. It's horrible. And naturally, the way that you get diagnosed with fibromyalgia is if you have about 11, I think, of the pain tender spots in your body. And I think I mentioned in a previous video that I had almost all of them. So for someone to diagnose you with fibromyalgia, or a doctor, I'm hoping, you'd have to have constant pain all the time. Constant pain, obviously, constant pain everywhere. So I thought that I would talk about pain first, mainly because obviously everybody has it, and because for me it's one of the trickier things to deal with, and it took me probably 3 years to get it under control and to figure out exactly what I need to do, when I need to do it, and how I can manage it, basically. So the very first thing that made me the very first thing I wrote on my fibromyalgia obviously was the pain in my arm, which I mentioned in my very first video on my fibromyalgia story, which I'll link down below. And pain has just been a constant since then. It ranges from one area to the next area, and it's never really gone. Like I mentioned previously, was on really strong pain medication, and I stopped that completely. So instead I just take my Coumadin tablets, which I'm pretty sure I showed. I actually don't even remember. Memory problems and brain fog is another symptom which I will touch on later. But yeah, these Coumadin tablets from Fluoroforce they are just really amazing. I find that since I've been taking them, they really helped with the inflammation in my body and the pain, and I feel different the next day. I'm not sure if it's this mind over matter thing. I really hope it's not, but I really feel like cayenne pepper and turmeric are just amazing, and a lot of advocates for healthy living will tell you that. They'll tell you that the raw food and the spices and things that we have in our kitchen really helps with everyday sicknesses and ailments. I don't really like taking tablets, but I did find that the only tablets that does help with my pain is Nudofen's period pain. It's stronger than the normal one, and I find that the normal one doesn't really do anything for me, but the second strongest one, which is the period pain one, it's basically just a double dose of the normal one. So if you're a guy and you have fibromyalgia and you don't want to be buying period tablets, just take 2 of the normal one. Just ask your pharmacist or your doctor first. But I find that it really helps a lot, and what I really like about it is that it doesn't make me sleepy, unlike Miprodol or something else. Panado capsules, not the tablets, the capsules seem to work better for me. I think it might be because it's a higher dose. I'm really not sure because I don't have any of those tablets with me right now. But yeah, those are the only 2 tablets that has ever helped me with regards to pain. And I take it as soon as I feel pain coming on. So like last night, for instance, my right leg was so sore after such a long time. And I think it was because I was driving up and down, and I'm not really sure, but I took the tablet, I went to bed, and I feel better now. But I also took it with my Coumadin and with my omega-3 capsules, which, to be honest, I don't always take. I kind of always forget, so I got them from the kitchen and I put them on my desk so that I'll see them every morning and know that I need to take them. and obviously before bed as well. Another thing that I would recommend for pain is obviously exercise. Yoga and Pilates are by far the best thing that I could recommend. I know that cardio exercise and everything else is really good, but when you suffer with fibromyalgia, it's not easy to do. It's really difficult, and you're going to need someone to help you through it. You're going to need someone to be there for you mentally and emotionally, because physically your body just feels like giving up. And when your body is already doing that and your mind wants to be strong, it's kind of hard because they seem to fight each other. And I mean, if you know what I'm talking about, if you suffer with this. So one of my friends, her name is Annalicia. She is based in, I think it's Massachusetts, I'm not too sure, overseas. She is a yoga and Pilates instructor, and she is absolutely wonderful. And I spoke to her about fibromyalgia and if she has any patients who came to her for Pilates and yoga and how they dealt with it. And she said that there were 3 things that she noted were the best things that absolutely helped and alleviated some of the pain and helped with the symptoms and just made people more positive. And that was gentle exercise such as yoga and Pilates. I mean, you can start off once a week and then build yourself up. Because it's quite gentle, it shouldn't hurt as much as normal exercise. And if you do have access to Wi-Fi at home or somewhere where you can even download the videos, I'm going to link her channel down below, as well as a website where she sometimes offers like 30-day trials of where you can see all of her videos and use them, and they're really amazing. She's absolutely stunning, and you actually feel the warmth radiate from her when you watch her videos. You feel like you're talking to her and she's actually with you in the room, which is just amazing. So she also said that you have to work on shifting your diet. For me, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this before, but if somebody tells me not to eat something, I'm going to eat it. I can't be one of those people who follow a diet. I absolutely hate it. And I know that there are a lot of people who feel the same way. I really like my coffee, and for someone to tell me to cut out coffee completely, that was just hell no. So I'll stick to 1 cup a day. I am trying to cut it out slowly, so I'll have 1 cup every 2 days, and then I'll get like a raging headache and I'll just have a cup to make me feel better, because I mean, coffee withdrawals are the worst, especially if you're really suffering with headaches like me. Then having coffee withdrawal headaches are it's just something you don't need. You don't need that extra baggage. So she also said that stress management techniques is really good. So that's the 3rd one. And stress management techniques and the gentle exercises all work together, because while you're sitting on the mat and doing the yoga or the Pilates moves, you can physically feel the stress coming out of your body. And it's only something you can understand if you do it. So please do it, and please try it out and let me know how it goes. There's also another a yoga instructor on YouTube. Her name is, oh my god, okay, Adrian, there we go. It's Yoga with Adrian. I'm going to link her channel below. She's absolutely amazing as well. Her videos are free, and she has a video almost every day that she uploads. And it's amazing. If you need like a 5-minute break, if you need a 25-minute break, there's something there for you, something for beginners. She also has a 30-day program that you can work through with 1 video a day, where you build up yourself and your flexibility and your tolerance, and it's amazing. Just try it. Just click the links below, try it, and let me know how it goes. Okay, so I already touched on migraines and headaches, but unfortunately I haven't really found a natural alternative to helping with it, besides, again, my turmeric capsules, which helps with inflammation, so obviously it will help with headaches. So I do find that when I don't take it for like a week, I start getting a bit headachy and tense. So I try to stick to taking them every day. I only take 2 at night. I think you're supposed to take 2 in the morning and 2 at night, but I don't always remember. So the 2 at night seems to be working for me. And I also found that going for cupping at TIB or any healthcare wellness center that offers cupping and massage, that cupping is absolutely amazing at removing toxins in your body, as well as massage therapy. It just relaxes your muscles and just lets you feel at ease. So that's something I definitely recommend if you suffer with migraines and headaches. And then obviously work on the diet as well. There's a lot of foods that make your headaches worse and some which help it. So I would suggest that you get professional opinion on that. For me, it was obviously just cutting a bit down on the coffee and the sugar. And sometimes I find that some dairy products also give me a bit of a headache. And then the main cause of my headaches and migraines is my sensitivity to light and sound. And I think after I got diagnosed, this was the main thing that just suddenly jumped out at me. Never before was I sensitive to light or sound, and now I have to wear my sunglasses everywhere I go. I cannot be without it because the moment I move from a shady area to somewhere with sun, I get a horrible pain right here, feeling like somebody just stabbed me with the really sharp sword. It's absolutely horrible. And also, loud, sudden sounds just really mess me up. I just get, I don't know what it is, but I get very, um, almost like it gives me this hit of pain when the sound comes. It's just absolutely bad. My head just feels like it wants to burst. And for that, the only thing I can say is that you need to just invest in good sunglasses and keep it with you, because if you are going to be in the sun all the time or walk, like at campus, you have to walk from shady areas to sunny spots, and that's absolute torture with someone who suffers with headaches caused by the sun. So yeah, that is a really big one for me. It's not as big as compared to being in constant pain, but it definitely irks me out every single day, and it's something that I have all the time. So confusion is also something I get a hell of a lot. I forget what I'm saying and I have absolutely bad memory problems. And my friends will probably tell you that I do have really bad memory problems. And memory problems suck because when I was in high school, I used to have a lot of confusion and calculation difficulties, and stuff that are quite easy to grasp would just confuse the hell out of me because suddenly this everything was just coming together, and I got diagnosed and my pain was bad and I couldn't write and I couldn't do this, and then having to study like some stupid physics stuff. This okay, sorry for you guys who absolutely love physics. I don't. But for someone who has to deal with all of those stuff at once, having to count and do things and do stupid math equations that do not have any impact on your life when you leave school. Honestly, what is the point of learning some things? Just it's bad. It's bad. That's all I can say. And I don't really have a way that I deal with confusion. I just kind of breathe, take it easy, try to remember what I'm doing, what I need to do. Just take a few minutes to be calm. Maybe smell something calming like lavender, um, lavender oil. I'm confusing myself in this video. That is, let me just move on. So the final thing that I suffer with every single day is swelling and inflammation. And um, just like pain management, there isn't really a lot you can do for it besides do gentle exercises and maybe take something if it gets really bad. When I do get really, really bad pain, I showed you my previous video that I use deep heat. Actually, I'm not sure what was my previous video. I don't even remember. The confusion is real, you guys. But just use something that helps with inflammation. Deep heat is amazing, but if you do have a lot of skin sensitivity, like I do, then it's not always a good thing. But a hot bath, a massage always helps with that. So does just keeping hydrated, and taking an anti-inflammatory like the Nurofen would also help greatly. I know this because I am like this, that I don't want to be dependent on tablets, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You cannot let yourself live your life being depressed and upset all the time because you don't want to take something and hence your pain is going to get worse. You have to do something about it. You can't just expect everybody must understand that you are going to lay in your room for the rest of your life because you have this horrible thing that nobody else understands. Honestly, just get a grip. If I can do it, anybody can do it. I mean, I got it when I was in high school in one of the worst years ever. It was a lot of work to do, and it was, I mean, high school is a really, really confusing time. So imagine getting sick on top of that. And now I'm at university and it's going great and I'm figuring it out. So, I mean, if you do get it, don't feel too sorry for yourself. It's okay to have a pity party, but then get over it after like 5 minutes because you are just making your life harder for yourself, no one else. You honestly just gonna depress yourself and end up with you having to take medication upon medication to make yourself feel better for something that you are stressing yourself out in the first place. I'm so confusing myself in this video, and I'm so sorry if you guys cannot follow what I'm saying. But basically, don't let it get to you. There's so many people suffering with this, and all you can do is be positive and try to just live your life to the best that you can. If you are having an off day, take it off and just relax. Just do what you need to do. Take a bubble bath, read a book, and sleep it away if you need to. But the next day, you gotta get up and you gotta face life, because then what's the point of living? So I want to end off being very corny with a quote from a book called Great Expectations. And it says, I read this book about a year or two ago when I was studying it. And I think it's the very last page where the book ends off in this amazing quote. And I wanted to quote it for you guys because I find it to be so inspirational. And it says that suffering has been stronger than all other teachings. I've been bent and broken, but I hope into a better shape. And I think it's just absolutely amazing. It's so positive, and we could all do with a bit of positivity in our lives. So thank you for watching. I know that there are a ton of other symptoms like weight gain, jaw pain, hearing, depression, anxiety, loss of balance, which I get a lot, restless leg syndrome, and so many other things that I haven't spoken about, but I really wanted to focus on the main things that I know that a lot of you suffer with as well. So, I don't know, maybe in the next video I'll try to cover them. Let me know down below if you'd like to see how I deal with all the other symptoms. And yeah, thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe. Bye!